Okay. Hi, I'm Connie Loden, Senior Project Manager with New North, and I'm here with Sarah Alt of 1010 Consulting, LLC. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, everybody.
Sarah's going to be facilitating our Business Intelligence Committee workshop on October 18th, scheduled to be held at the STEM Innovation Center at the University of Wisconsin Green Bay campus. Sarah, I'd like to ask you a few questions about what people might be able to expect as a result of participating in the workshop on October 18th.
Sounds good.
All right. So start with, how do you see this workshop connecting to and building on the workshop that we held previously in August?
Yeah, it's a great question. So some of you will recall I was in the room with you and worked with some of the teams to make sure that we could have a nice natural connection between the visioning session that you conducted with David, and in that model and in that framework, there was a lot of great work that the teams did, sort of thinking through, like, what does success look like? What would we want to be known for in each of these respective disciplines of what we're trying to implement? And so what we do at the beginning of the workshop on October 18th is we work out what's called the BHAG statement. You might be familiar with that from Jim Collins' work. It's the big, hairy, audacious goal. And so a lot of the work that you already did in that visioning session was starting to put words around what our big, hairy, audacious goal would be for the New North region. And that's what will then help us to sort of set our guidelines, set our vision for a multi-year plan that's going to take us to actually achieving that audacious goal.
Great. So what is a ThreeHead, and what can we expect to be doing and learning in the workshop?
That's a great question. So a ThreeHead is a 3-year, highly achievable goal. And because often what happens is we'll have these great vision statements in our organizations or in our businesses, and where it kind of falls short is, well, how do we actually get our teams executing and get our teams working every single day, every week, every month, every quarter at delivering against that vision, and how we're going to actually know if we're succeeding along the way. So what a ThreeHead model does is it takes our work that we have to accomplish as part of the BHAG, breaks it down into multiple work streams of very focused activity, and then sets us on a course month by month of all of the actions that we have to have in place. And there's a tremendous amount of people that are involved in the New North region, and some great organizations that can all be contributing in this really healthy ecosystem to help us achieve our big, hairy, audacious goal. And it needs to be well organized. It needs to be planful. And we need to know how we are doing each month at progressing toward that goal. So in addition to sort of identifying what our 3-year action plan is and all the work streams that we need to put in place, we're also going to be defining what does success look like so that we know how we're going to measure it going forward.
Great. So what are the anticipated outcomes of the workshop, and what will we need to do next?
Yeah, great. So we will have a BHAG statement that will either be finalized or final enough that we can have members of the New North organization sort of refine and agree to that being our BHAG statement. We will have identified the major work streams that we need to have in place of work to be done over the course of a 3-year rolling plan to make sure that we can achieve or get close to achieving that big, hairy, audacious goal. We should, by the end of the workshop, also have started, if not finished, identifying the key performance indicators or key measures of success in each of those work streams, and making sure that we can identify where we need to sort of change things, where we need to iterate on our plan to make sure that we can stay on track. So those are for sure what our goals are to get to the end of the workshop. Anything we don't finish obviously has to be work that kind of continues on. And that's kind of the ongoing coaching that we have in making sure that that we have the tasks assigned to the right people and that we have the right organizations in the right place to help us be successful. As far as what you can do to prepare in advance, oh, yep, I did bring them. You know, if you want to know more about the ThreeHead Way, Shannon Burns Susko is the founder of the ThreeHead Way. She is she's a serial entrepreneur and startup CEO out of Silicon Valley, and has developed the ThreeHead Way model. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, you can consult with that book. It's not a requirement per se. It just gives you a better idea of what ThreeHead is, because you're going to learn a lot about how this model works, not just for our success in New North, in the New North region, but also how you can use that framework in your own organizations as well. Other than that, we just prepare with ready to work, roll up your sleeves and work with us in the teams, very similar to what you did in the vision workshop with David. And we'll just keep working toward that big, hairy, audacious goal together.
Great. Thank you, Sarah, for giving us a very informative overview. I'm looking forward to learning more and working with our New North regional partners to build a collaborative action plan to help our region prepare for the future. See you on October 18th in Green Bay.
Great. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.